Hi everyone, it's Lisa Jane here, and I'm coming to you from my home in Barrydale. You will know, for those of you that follow me, that I have spent about a week in the Cedarburg Mountains, walking and relaxing and just generally lying around, doing not much, just to take some time out, since of course we know last year was very busy and the beginning of this year has been no exception. I'm here at my home in Barrydale, which I have sold. So this is really probably my last visit out here before the new owners take over. They are truly blessed to be taking over this most beautiful property with the most amazing views. And of course, it's just another one of those things that I have to let go of in my journey as a healer, which has asked of me to let go of many things, some of them easier than others. Of course, we all know everything's energy, so I trust that letting go of this will just make way and open up new doors for other things, but it doesn't make it any easier. And so what I thought I'd just share with you today is a little bit of my own insights around letting go, around surrendering, because this is what is being asked in a very, very big way. 2020 was a year of purging. And what I mean by that is, yes, there was letting go, yes, there was release, but the purge is often that which we have no idea of the depths of until we're going through it. Purge is something that we kind of have not much control over. It just happens and cleans out and clears us out. Whereas the energy of this year, as much as it is still clearing out, is more of a decluttering, is more of a purposeful letting go, but at the same time is a deep surrender into the unknown, which can be fearful. And you know, even for me, I still have a bit of the control freak in me, and often have an idea of where I'm going, where it's leading me. I like planning. I come from an analytical background. I was in IT for 25 odd years, so I have a curious mind and I like to know where I'm going. This year is very different, since it started off, as you all know, with a surprise marriage proposal from my beautiful man, which led me down a path where I wasn't expecting, in the most beautiful way, of course, but also an unknown path. And here, with the letting go of my house, I feel I'm stepping into another unknown path. That this was something, and you see, sorry, my hair's blowing all over the place. That this was something that in 2014 I felt strongly called to do. I bought the piece of land, and after a couple of years I had saved enough money to start building, and I really had felt that this was my land. This is where I was going to be called to retire, although I don't think I'll ever be retiring, right? But perhaps to pursue some healing retreats. And now I've found that I'm moving on for various practical reasons, and we all know, that those happen and we have to deal with them. But the letting go and stepping into the unknown is a very powerful energy that is around at present. As we move through February and into March, the energies are going to change quite dramatically. And in order to make use of all of the opportunities that I do feel are opening up for us in ways that we have yet to imagine, you are going to be asked more and more to let go, more and more to step into the unknown. And a bit like a bungee jump I once did in my late 20s, you literally just have to jump off that cliff and trust that that cord will hold you. I've done a number of jumping off cliffs in my time where I've been asked to let go and make huge changes and shifts in my life. And it's not always easy, but with hindsight, I've seen where it's led me. So there are a couple of things that I wanted to share. One of them being that. The second one being that I feel there are a lot more people wanting support, wanting guidance on their journey. I did a series of what I called White Rose teachings, or teachings from the White Rose, last year, where I shared insights and guidance that were made available to me by my guides. It was pretty much a whole day thing, since I spent most of the morning meditating and receiving information. I'm feeling guided to start this again, So if you've got this far in the video and you haven't pressed stop, then please let me have your thoughts, whether you'd be willing to attend a live session. YouTube Live feels to me like the right place to do it. It's not as engaging in the sense that I can't see you in the terms of a Zoom session, but it does allow for some engagement and interaction. There are other ways I could engage with you, such as building a Patreon community. The Wix platform I've also tried, but I just really want to know from you is whether you feel there might be value in me sharing more often, whether you would like to be part of a community, or whether you enjoy these Instagram videos and whether I should do more of those. So I'm here to serve you. So please let me know if you find my work useful, how you would best benefit from it. And I'm willing to hear all kinds of ideas, so please share with me. And in the meantime, while I'm sitting here on the stoop, it's very hot, but I'd just like to wish you all of the very best. And we are all in this together. Don't be afraid or fearful. I'm holding your hand, as are my guides, as are your guides, as is the entire universal collective that's really working with the planet at this time. Do what you need to do. Go where you feel you need to go. And open your heart and breathe and take that leap of faith and jump off the cliff. Because then you will find your wings. So from me to you, and probably the last video from this house to you, I send you blessings from the Karoo, hot and windy Karoo, wherever you are, and I hope you're well and happy. And we'll talk again. Bye for now.